Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, get all these freaking cans out of the way, dude. Can't see my TV screen. I can, I'm kidding. I can see it fairly well. Good on her. She figured out her crossword puzzle. Hey. Ooh. The tiller's ticket to show you my appreciation. Ah. So I have been playing this a bit off stream. I haven't done much, so nothing particularly impressive happened. Shot in the right place. There's not in the right place. I think we usually put up. No, we do usually put it up here. What is your turnip price? It's not bad. It's pretty bad, but it's not bad. Zipper is gone. Oh yeah. Forgot about that, dude. Fucking finally, dude. Yeah, thank God he's gone. We do not need him anymore. Yeah, I played this a little bit off stream. Not too much. Usually I just open it, do a few bits of grinding. And that's about it usually. Actually, do we put it on the other side? I honestly don't remember where we put chat. I completely forgot. I mean, it has to be here. It's the same scene I've been using for this game all the time, so... Wow. Just gonna sit down, eh? Talk to me. You know, I probably should also start putting what's it called? Decorations around the island. Because I think that's how we end up improving our island's image. Ooh. Oh yeah. Here's our orchard, by the way, or fruit farm. I got all the fruit from it yesterday, and then I sold it, and it sold for 70k actually, which was honestly a pretty good price. Money does grow on trees. Oh, weeds. Definitely do not want weeds on my island. Oh, my turnips. Still just sitting up there waiting to be used. I haven't found a good price for them yet. I don't think we are. I think we might have to sell them. What day is it? It's Thursday. I heard that turnip prices skyrocket during the week. It's you know, the week itself. Oh, I can't actually get up there. But then they fall down. It's like a, you know, like a curve, where they go up in price around Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then they go down in price the rest of the time. Oops. What's your opinion on gardening? I also don't have too much of an opinion on gardening. I don't really do it myself. Give me a rug. I actually don't know if I've done, like, any gardening, honestly. Is Sahara depressed? I don't think she is. I think she's just a bit weird. Maybe it's because I'm making her speak faster than normal. Give me all of your rugs. I require your rugs. Gimme. Oh. Pretty cheap rugs, honestly. I would like probably a wallpaper. We've got pretty good flooring options, but our wallpaper is not that good. And then we buy mysterious flooring as well. Just buy her entire stock. We spent so much money there. Actually, we honestly didn't. We spent like 11k or something. My internet's so shite. I'd say I felt the same like 2-3 years ago. It's horrible back then. That's cute. I'm pretty sure I had that exact same rug. Oops. That's not a rug. Well, it can be if you want it to be. Epic. That's pretty good. It looks pretty nice. Ooh. That's weird. Actually water, I know, right? Put away them bells. Put away that clump of weeds. This is a tailor's ticket. We don't... actually, we'll probably go to the tailor very soon, so... We can definitely use it. Let's go in here and get our daily login bonus, which reset because I forgot to go and play the game one day. So again, we're back down to just 2 days. Epic. Oh, we got a pretty good amount in our savings, honestly. There is something I want to do. Let's see, give me, I don't know. Turn off. Milky Boy. Want to build an incline. Let's talk infrastructure. Let's build an incline. We might still just build a natural incline, honestly. Because they're cheap. And honestly, they don't look that bad. Like, for real, they actually just don't look that bad. They look pretty good. We could get one of these. But I don't want it. The log staircase looks good. But we will just go the natural ramp for now. I guess we can upgrade it when we start making Mega Moolah. Because there is a... That's what reminds me of Minecraft. Speaking of Minecraft, I should start up another playthrough of that. We streamed it back in August. It was a lot of fun. I was playing on my PC because I was using some shader mods. But it was fun. I do want to place it side... I would like to place it side on because side on might be cooler. But there has to be an even stretch of cliffs, and we don't have that. We could place it over here. No. No, you can't place it here. Yeah. Shame. Well. Next best place is here, question mark? I don't think we can place it here either. Come on. I mean, I guess we could place it sideways. Like we could do it like this, maybe, if it'll let us do that. No. So it has to be horizontal. I can't speak today apparently. Horizontal or vertical. Damn. Shame. I don't think there's anywhere we can place it then. Yeah, I don't think there's... I genuinely think there's... I mean, actually, we could place it here. Hmm. You know, that looks pretty good. Thank you very much. That actually looks pretty good. We're gonna go with that, I think. I like the idea of it. Oh. But it actually has to go in a little bit. Yeah. I like the idea of it kind of stretching around the house, you know? My god, this dude's voice. Done. Easy. I would also like to place a bridge here at some point. Like here-ish. Maybe over here. Dude, yeah, that would be cool. Placing a bridge right here. Fortunately, we can only place one thing at a time. So we have to wait until tomorrow to do that, but we can wait. But yeah, that would be dope. That would look really cool. That's a very big oof. It is a quite big oof, honestly. Ooh. Hmm. Sonic? Oh, nice. Anything else? Ah. Well, the siblings were actually that nice to each other. Some are. Not a lot. Yeah, that's a quite nice coat, honestly. Shame it doesn't come in the best of colors. I like that, though. I like that color. Hmm. Ooh. Same shoes as usual. Nothing interesting. Well, I think we will buy this. What else do we buy? If you end up buying multiple things, make sure to use the ticket for the most expensive thing. True. Would probably on that. It was 2K. Yeah, I think we've already got plenty of these. I always end up buying seconds. Cool. Oh, that's not in there. We haven't completed one of these in a long ass time. Cool. We still haven't really farmed any resources yet this stream, but I mean, we can probably do that on some islands. We really should start finding a way to pretty up the island, though. We've kind of been slacking on that a bit. I don't know, I don't like having a cluttered island, honestly. I quite like it being like this. Where it's just, you know, an island with people on it. Making it really, really overly designed isn't really what I'm looking for. But it feels like that's what you have to do, honestly. To actually progress. Hey, it's fucking Gulliver. I know, it's my turnips. I know. An island with stuff. Run, Druid ecosystem. I suppose we should start buying stuff to put on the island. This can go banned in China because China is well let the turnips be, goddammit. I mean, we could just put our turnips in put a turnips in our house, I think. Well, let's start spending our nuke miles, why don't we? I hate to do it. Now generating a fountain. Oh, your DIY recipe. Can you just put them in storage, or do they have to be out? They have to be out. You can't put them in storage. But you can store them in, you know, at your house. Which we should probably do. I hate seeing all my nuke miles go away. That's expensive, what the fuck? Yeah, no. Stone fence, though. Oh, those nuke miles gone. His smile and optimism gone. Yeah, give me another one. Hit me with another. Just do it. Bank my funds. I'm good with having destroyed my amount of nuke miles. Thank you very much. Oh, hello. Well, did we seriously only buy 2 DIY recipes? I feel like we bought 3. Did we not buy a drink machine? Hmm. Where? Well, why don't we go build that fountain and put it somewhere nice? So we need a drinking fountain first, which I actually don't think we have the resources for, do we? Like, we can't actually build those. At least not yet. I could be wrong. But it looks like I am not wrong. Are we? Yeah. Let's also put these away. Let's put everything away, actually, so that we can... Oh. I'm doing this because I'm going to go pick up all my turnips. And then just dump them in a room. Gimme. Turnip collecting time. I mean, it's not like we're going to have them for too long. We're going to have them until tomorrow, honestly. So, it might not even be worth. So, I needed stones and iron nuggets. Here we go. Cool. I think I know exactly where I'm going to place this as well. Let's put on the outfit we just bought, by the way. Put on something appropriate. Go with that. That looks pretty nice. I should have put my resources away. God damn it. We should also turn that on. We also need to grab our ladder because I realized our turnips are actually a floor up. Oops. That's a bit of an oopsie poopsie moment. So I'd say we put the fountain somewhere here. Yeah. Hello, my pretties. My 400,000 K. Give me all. My god, there's so many turnips. You know the crazy thing? We're not gonna have room for one of them, I think. Because we're holding our ladder. Watch this gamer moment. Oh, two of them. So why don't we go talk to Fang as well? The fuck is this? I would absolutely have a snack. That is my diet. Sleep time. Well, let's go dump our turnips. He has quit the room. I mean, it looks like 20 times better than my room, honestly. Oh, in that case... Let's see, store. No? I guess, there we go. It's time. Eat 10 turnips. Eat these turnips. Who the fuck would eat these turnips? Oh my god. Turnip room. Just throw them everywhere. I don't think we're gonna have the room for all of them, by the way. They're gonna bleed into the next room. It'll be like a walkway. A few turnips outside the room telling you that there's like, oh, that's the turnip room, of course. And that's where all the turnips go. And there's no room. There's a spot right here. Here we go. Well, I sure do love the turnip room. Oh, one more. I wonder if we could get a turnip wallpaper and a turnip flooring. Right, and then we gotta dump the rest right here, you know? Like a small little trail. You know? Like this is it's a little sweet trail, you know? It's the type of joke that every slapstick, what's it called? Funny how they go perfectly in the squares. And let's go get the rest of our turnips. Don't forget the other 20 still out there. Don't worry. I remember. It's a lot of money right here, dude. How could I forget this amount of money? I'm almost tempted to sell them because I think the price is only going to get worse. I don't exactly know how the metrics work in this game. But, it's tempting to just kind of sell them and accept the losses. I mean, not losses. We would be gaining, actually. We would gain like 200k. You'll lose 2 sticks and 3 wood and make a pick, bro. Make a pickaxe and we start mining the island for all of its resources. Get them diamonds. Funnily enough, when me and few people were streaming Minecraft. I say a few people, but I just mean people who were watching. Basically, when I was streaming Minecraft, it took genuinely like 8 streams or 7 streams to get diamonds. Even though we basically went underground for several hours at a time. Spoopy tree stump. Oh, there we go. That's the lead into the turnip room. Boy, I sure do love the turnip room. Well, let's hope they don't rot. Ooh, piece of candy. What is this spooky song? Used to play on Xbox 360, and I once had a world that spawned with literally 7 diamond ores. Jesus. Don't the turnip prices change? What time is it? It is almost 7? Donut! Man, I wish I had donuts right now. Donuts are a pretty pog moment, honestly. I like how he stands still. He's completely stationary. And then watch this when we walk up to him. Ooh. It's honestly kind of creepy. Went over the donut immediately. So I'm confiscating your donut. No donuts allowed, especially if they're not in my mouth. I'm still wondering what to do with the island's decor. I genuinely don't know what I want to do. I don't know where to place fences, and I don't know where to do all that shit, you know? I mean, like a beach bar. We could probably make a beach bar of some kind. Give me that dab. I think we can probably sell a bunch of this stuff we don't need. Oh, we didn't check the hot item of the day. I'm a dumbass. Well, I guess that gives us an opportunity to go and check it out anyway. Excuse me? Oh, fuck. What time is it? Alright. We shall wait 1 more minute to see if the price of the turnips change. Well, that's pretty loud. I would like to sell. There we go. Honestly, not the greatest price of all time, but you know. Nope. Succulent plant. Well, we can't craft that anyway. I do love me some succulent plant though. Yeah, I should maybe ask Mr. King what his turnip prices are. Might be beneficial. Alright. I suppose it's our time to go into the islands. Actually, hang on. Can we get more villagers? I assumed that the cap was 10. I want to... Oh, wait, we can't... Oh, yeah. So we can't actually sell lots anymore. Yeah. Yep, so the cap is 10. Half shame. Also, this is the time that tarantulas start spawning. And tarantulas are a lucrative business, boy. Shame they're rare as fuck. I would like to fly. Oh my god, he has one of them really shitty headphones. Like the type you would buy at Tesco's for like £5. I'm pretty sure everyone had a pair of those somewhere. This was definitely an island. Let's get to work, I guess. Alright. Axe time, boys. I wonder if we should farm for tarantulas. See, the problem with farming for tarantulas is it takes so long. I did try it once. I got 10 tarantulas over the course of an hour, which is crazy. You can't even idle out either. You can just have to run around catching bugs so that they stop taking up the pool. There's only a certain amount of bugs can actually be in the game at once. Also, welcome back. Meaning if you want more, well, you can't just run around and wait for tarantulas to spawn. You have to run around and catch every single bug so that there's a chance for tarantulas to spawn and take up that slot. It's like an AI director in Left 4 Dead or some shit where they have a certain amount of points they can spend on a certain animal or type. So it's kind of stinky. Because we could logically sit here for hours and grind tarantulas. A lucrative business. I mean, it would get us a lot of money. Boom. There we go. I've just mostly been struggling to find a proper way to get money in this game. It's been kind of difficult. I figured the best way would be with the turnips, but they kind of require that you wait, you know? You have to be very patient. You can't get consistent money out of them. I mean, you can only get money out of them once a week, so... And not even good money, either. You get a profit, but you don't exactly gain enough to actually pay off much. Unless you're extremely lucky. There's an extremely rare chance that turnips will go for an extremely high price. Like 300 to 600 bells each. But 90% of the time it's going to be like 150. Which is quite stinky. There is a rare chance that we can get the Tarantula Island. Supposedly there's an island which has a lot of tarantulas. Or has a vastly higher tarantula spawn rate. I didn't mean that. You know, I didn't expect my receiver VOD to do that well. I was expecting like, oh, this will be more popular than my normal VODs, you know? It's receiver. It's a gun game. It really attracts the crowd that is most subscribed to me. Oops. I'm so used to my tools being in different slots. But it turns out that my receiver VOD actually did better than my last HD VR VODs, which is a little crazy. Because I was not expecting it to do that good. I guess it also helps that I did put a decent chunk of work into the thumbnails. Yeah, the thumbnails from my receiver stuff, they're quite easy to get, actually. The receiver has a lot of great close-ups with the firearms you're using. I'm sure for the next stream I do of it, I could very easily use something like a malfunction as a thumbnail. I think that would be cool. But at the same time, I actually prefer to get thumbnails which have great lighting. I think lighting is the most important part of a thumbnail. Kinda. Most of the time it is. And I'm talking about if you're using gameplay, like screenshots. If you're creating your own custom thumbnails, you can do whatever and you can usually work with it. But I typically like to focus on the lighting aspect, because a firearm with a great shine to its lighting compared to one without has a miles difference in contrast. You know, there was a really long time where I actually didn't even used to care about thumbnails. Where I just took whatever YouTube auto-picked, and that was it. You can actually see those, around, like... Ooh, the weird... Yeah, you can actually see a lot of those thumbnails back, over a year ago, actually. I think I started making thumbnails about a year ago. But you can very easily tell which ones are picked by YouTube and which ones are picked by me. Because I didn't start picking thumbnails when I got my... What's it called? When I got my border. You may think, oh, you started making thumbnails when you started putting borders around them. It's actually not where I started making thumbnails. I started making thumbnails way, way back, actually. Back in maybe February 2018, and I started putting the border in January 2020. Did I say 2018 on the first one? I think I said 2018. If I did, I meant 2019. If I did say 2019, well, guess I just gotta clarify it. I mean, I did say a year ago, so it would have been easy to assume. Ooh. I don't know what bug that is, but I would like to see. A jewel beetle. Ooh. You can also very much see me progressively making my thumbnails more and more complex. Or more and more edited, I guess. Complex is not the right term for it. Edited is the right term for that. Whoosh. I'm always trying to... Ooh. Yeah, I'm always trying to keep the thumbnails relatively grounded in terms of... Actually, I think it's best to start this conversation in a different way. Because my goal with thumbnails is to... Well, I usually have a few things I want to accomplish with them. And one of them is it has to be from the game. Or from the stream. I'm not allowed to use stuff like covers or art work for the game, or... Yeah, and I mean official art, you know? I want it to be from the stream because I want it to represent the stream, you know? I don't want a thumbnail that's disingenuous. I've been stretching that boundary a bit. Just a tiny bit. But I usually do it because, well, I think it, you know, the thumbnail looking better is more important. Especially if it represents it 99% instead of 100%. I think a good example of this is my Dragon Ball FighterZ streams. Because when I play Dragon Ball FighterZ, the bitrate goes to shit a lot of the time. During, like, the supers, during... You know, it's a high particle effects game with lots of shit going on screen at once. So getting a thumbnail from the stream itself is not easy. It either looks like crap, or actually that's just about it. It usually looks like crap. It also has the UI, and the UI doesn't look good on thumbnails. So what I do for my Dragon Ball FighterZ thumbnails is I boot up the game, turn off the UI, and record the supers myself in full HD. So that's why my Dragon Ball FighterZ thumbnails are super crisp compared to a lot of them, because I go in and I record the ultimates myself. So technically all my Dragon Ball FighterZ thumbnails don't actually have, well, the ones that I put work into, technically, they don't have footage from the game. They just have an ultimate or super that happened in the game, or in the stream, which I think is fine enough. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. The only difference would be one is clear and not blurry and not bit rated to hell. So stuff like that I'm fine with. Going in and capturing a screenshot myself post stream. Because I still think it represents the stream in a proper way, you know? Hey, Nemo. For example, I think that technique wouldn't be good if I put in a ultimate that wasn't actually in stream. For example, if I put the ultimate of a character who none of us were playing, who didn't even appear in the stream, then I would be like, yeah, that's not good. Because that character doesn't even appear in the stream, so it's a bit disingenuous. It's like half lying. But if the character appears in the stream and that ultimate is used in it, I can just go in and record it for a proper HD version. And if I really, really want to be really picky, I could do it on the same map that it was done on. You know? Sometimes I do that, where I go into that level of detail where I... Oh, I turned around. Bastard. Yeah, sometimes I do that. I put it on the same map and everything. Does it matter in the long run? Not really. It really doesn't, but I like putting in the effort. Ooh. But I have been putting a lot more effort into my thumbnails recently. By effort, again, I mean editing. Where for the past 2 months or so, 3 months even, I've been messing with the contrast, you know, messing with the contrast, the saturation, the brightness, basically making it pop a lot more, taking a screenshot from the actual stream, and then just making it pop a lot more, you know, make it brighter, make it shinier, make it have a lot more going on. Wow, that's a lot of big fish in one small zone. Eat something to heal your eye. I don't think you can eat to heal your eye. I think you have to take medicine. And we're not going to be doing any more trees, so there's not really much of a point. There's also another thing I've been doing, specifically with Animal Crossing streams. A lot of the times, I want to get a thumbnail where it's me talking with one of the villagers. But the chat box gets in the way. You know, the chat box is halfway up their torso. So what I do in that instance is I take a screenshot of... Like, basically, I want it so the thumbnail includes one of their emoticons, you know, them doing a reaction. So it isn't just two people standing around in a thumbnail, you know, it's something's going on in it. So what I do is I capture the one where the something's going on, and then I capture another when the text box leaves. And then what I do is I cut out the bottom half of the one that has the text box, so that the legs, you can see the bottom half of the villagers and my character while also the top half is from them emoting. You get locked into an extended for 3 weeks. Damn. A long ass time. So, you know, that's the level of effort I typically put in with my thumbnails, where Oh, we actually have full inventory. I didn't even notice. So I've been putting more and more editing work into them to make them look good, while still trying to maintain the fact that they're from the stream, you know? And I think that's a fair enough way to go about it. Again, I don't want to get to the point where it's over-edited to all hell. I did do an over-edited thumbnail fairly recently, as like a half joke. A half joke. Where it was the Risk of Rain stream, where we had the absolutely insane run. Where we were just insta-killing everything when it spawned. And I had like 18 shaped glasses. Shaped glass items. So, you know, for how excessive that run was, I decided, you know what, let's go excessive with the thumbnail. So I put like 1 billion shaped glasses in the thumbnail. I thought, yeah, it's quirky. It's fun. But that's the type of thumbnail I don't want to do commonly. Almost not at all, actually. I only did it there, but for like a small little half a joke. But for the most part, I want to keep my thumbnails just a screenshot of the game. Maybe with like a bit of contrast tweaking here and there, but scrubbing out some UI elements to make it so it doesn't, you know, clutter it up a bit. I think that's a fair enough way to go about it. Right. First off, let's heal ourselves. Then, let's get our fossils. We should walk around the island and look for more fossils, though. But I'll be honest, I don't think anyone's gonna be mad about my thumbnails. I don't think I'm ever gonna get like, oh, just you're over producing your thumbnails. I don't think I'm ever gonna get that. Ooh. Metal can. I kind of want to put it somewhere near here. Someone like, you know, like there. Hey. Actually, let's check our approval rating now. Since I took all my freaking turnips off the ground. You happy now? I moved my currency. Hey, she doesn't talk about the shit laying on the ground now. Sure thing. Alright, so how do we decorate the island? I like how her house has changed like just a little bit every time. Wow, these are the fish I gave her. I gave her a bass, I forgot. Wait, yeah, where is the pill bug? Didn't I give you a pill bug? Oh, there's a rock here I didn't realize. There's two. I bet one of these is the money rock, boy. Come on, get a good angle. Yep. Nice. Oh yeah, we gotta sell all those fish. I don't have any fruit. Sick. Hulk smash. You know, I've been actually pretty tempted to play Mario Maker on stream. Play through a dozen levels or so. Maybe go through the endless challenge a bit. Because I did one stream of it and then I never played it again. I made one level after that. But I basically did nothing else. Man, I buy a lot of games and just never play them. Seriously, it's a bad habit. Like, I bought Mario Maker 2 for full price. And then I just didn't play it a sufficient amount. Still haven't played the Detroit Become Human. I'll never play the Detroit Become Human. I'll be honest. I mean, I might play it if it comes to PC. Which it is. But it's also coming to PC on the Epic Games Store. And I'm not interested. Immediately the interest goes and just disappears. Oh. Whatever. I don't care about you. Nice squid. Ah, come on. What's another game I bought and didn't play? I mean, anything from Humble Bundle, honestly. Typically speaking, I buy Humble Bundles for like 1 or 2 games, and then I play that game and that's it. Sometimes I just buy them because they include games that I kinda am interested in, which I also never play. I think, oh, that's a cool game. I remember that. Let me buy it. Detroit Become Human. Yeah, I did mention that game. Oh, a Samurai. Oh, he actually saw it. I didn't realize he saw it. I haven't played Samurai Showdown yet. Which I really, really wanted to. Then I didn't, and now recently, they were like, "Oh, we're finally announcing the PC version." And there's a heavy, heavy rumor that the PC version is also going to be Epic exclusive. In which case I'm like, no, I don't want that. Like in that case, honestly, it's a little bit ridiculous because setting all of the Epic Games hate aside, I know it's very tempting, but setting all of the hate aside for the Epic Games store, putting an anime fighting game on the Epic Games store is ridiculous. That is nonsense. That is actual nonsense. You are literally just destining that game to die. I think it's already a pretty stupid move, limiting your player base like that. But doing so with an anime niche fighting game? No. That's ridiculous. You were just asking for it at that point. You were asking to gain nothing. Hang on. I went to the wrong place first. But yeah, it's stupid. It's like if they had put Kill la Kill If as an Epic Store exclusive. And that game on Steam already only had 200 peak players at launch. Dude, that was sad. And imagine it putting it on a store, which basically everyone hates. There would be a 0% chance that we'd get an active player base. Especially if the chance was already extremely low on Steam. Yeah, you can have all that. Sad times. Sad times. Not gonna play Samurai Showdown. I mean, honestly, you know something that really surprised me? Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, a game that I was fully expecting to arrive dead. Just freaking not have a single coherent player base. Hang on. Let me continue my train of thought in a second. Oh. Got him. Yeah, Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, an niche anime fighter from Arc System. It launched on Steam with 3,000 players, and I was like, "What the fuck?" First off, like, who? Almost no one knows about Grand Blue outside of Japan. Second, the game was a marketing disaster. Literally, like, no one knew about it. It only has 11 characters on launch, which is an instant killer for most games. And yet, it was a smash hit on Steam, on the PC version. Like, what? That is kind of crazy. Kind of nuts, honestly. Made me pretty tempted to buy it. I might still buy it, actually, at some point. Not sure if I'll stream it. I mean, if I buy it, I'll probably stream it, you know. Nothing better to do. But I kind of have too much on my plate right now to actually stream a different game. I have Receiver, I have this game, I have Risk of Rain. I want to stream Plague Inc. Stretching. And I also have a ton of other shit on the back burner, which I can start at any time. But you know, if I got nothing else to stream, I've got lots and lots and lots of options for things I want to play. So I kind of don't want to add more games into the mix. Alright. It's a bit on the shorter side compared to most Animal Crossing streams, but I think... Yeah, the game's slowing down a bit, honestly. Not really progressing, kind of just playing. You know, there's no goals to work towards. We can... And everything that we can work towards is, well, I need money, you know? Plus, I've got a lot of games I want to play instead, you know? It's a great game. I'll definitely play it consistently, probably. But we're going to be slowing Animal Crossing down a little bit. We used to do it every single day. Now we're going to do it like every so often. Every few days. I'll still be playing it offline though. It's worth noting, I'll be booting up the game, going into the Nook store, you know, checking turnip prices, talking to the villagers, collecting weeds. Just spending like 30 to 40 minutes just doing a pass over the island, you know? But I don't think that's stream worthy. You know? So we'll see. Anyway. Thanks for watching. I will probably be streaming later tonight. I mean, if it's not Risk of Rain, it's going to be Receiver. If it's not Receiver, well, if it's not Receiver either, it might be Plague Inc., it might be something else entirely. Anyway, see you later. Thanks for watching.